guys, welcome back to my channel. I am the girl and you can be too.
That's good.
I haven't been here for like a solid 6 months. Like the last time I dropped a video was in Jan. And if you haven't seen that video, please check it out. It was with Wupe, and we basically spoke about navigating friendships, which is so ironic because like my environment has changed and just that word has been its own roller coaster. And even on that note, guys, I'm not in high school anymore. Can we just have a moment for that? You know what I mean? I've just conquered that whole thing and now I'm in uni, which is a whole nother ball game. But I want to have a moment where we just reflect upon that, because I started my channel in grade 9. I never thought that my audience would reach this point. It was always like, my friends will watch, you know what I mean? And they were the ones encouraging me to have the channel. So it felt like I was doing it for myself, for my friends, and just like my family. And now I feel like I'm at a stage where it's about a large group of people. And I want to say thank you for being here, for watching, for subscribing. The other day when I went to school, like someone approached me on some, are you Kanye Nkulu? Like the one with the YouTube channel? And I was like, yes, I am, you know what I mean? And those moments are so heartwarming and they mean so much to me, because they remind me that I need to stop overthinking it. Do you know what I mean? Like, just be me, just pull up. I thought I was just gonna come into uni with a clean slate and it was gonna be smooth sailing, and it just wasn't that for me. And I was like disappointed, do you know what I mean? That it wasn't this perfect thing that I envisioned. But I've also really grown from it, and that's why it feels good to be back. So let the DMC begin. Like, I want to get right into it, and I'm gonna start from the beginning. I remember we went to the Eastern Cape for Christmas because that's where my family is from. So that's where everything begins.
We made it to the airport.
I love being in the Eastern Cape, especially around Christmas. It gives my family like a beautiful reason for us to all be together. One of my family friends, was having umqolo, so we decided to go visit my mom's side of the family in Grahamstown. I'm closer, so in my culture, you know, you go through an initiation, kind of now become a man. From there, I said Cape Town, I said VAC, and guys, what I can say about Cape Town is that it was the best trip. It's the best time I've gone, and I've gone multiple times. And I think it's because there was the element of, now I'm done with Matric, like this is my VAC. Listen guys, my friends and I were gallivanting the city. We are on the way to Tiger's Milk. Super excited. We just had lunch. So I'm with the lady. I'm with Amara. We arrived at VNA. We are at a market. Material girl. I started at my cousin's house. Guys, Uma sees a YouTuber, by the way.
Please. Yes,
Subscribe to her.
But it's more like a mom. You guys don't want to get bored there.
Then we stayed at a friend's house.
This is soft.
It is so soft.
Very soft. Stop.
Then I went and stayed with another friend of mine at her hotel.
Guys, it is a new day.
Then we went and stayed at another Airbnb with friends.
But guys, I really love this place, man. Like, you can see the ocean.
We were doing the most, as we should. It was truly the best Cape Town trip. I tried my best to get all the good moments and the fun moments.
Like, the energy's up now. I can't believe this is us. Hey guys, Zerby's operating here, hey?
Yeah.
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 Today's a big story.
Let me taste. Okay, sure. I'll be honest.
No, this meal was so valid. I come back from VAC. Results are starting to become a conversation. But at the same time, I won't lie though, I wasn't stressing a lot in the beginning because it was almost like it's out of your control. Like, what can you do? You can't change the results. Do you know what I mean? There's no point in stressing. Cool. Day of results. That's when I felt it. That morning, I was like, yeah, ne. Tonight my future is, in my hands. Like, I have to decide what happens next. My results came out. I did really well. My family is proud of me. The rents are happy. I'm proud of myself. We're seeing our teachers. We're seeing our friends. And then uni became a chat. And for me, I had envisioned one place. I was seeing, all these other unis that had accepted me because my dad obviously had insisted that I applied to multiple places. So in that sense, I was in a safe zone. But I'm not thinking that way. I was thinking very highly of myself in a way of like, you will get in. You are capable. You know what I mean? Like, I had the confidence. So now it's 3 days later, I'm not hearing anything. Now things got deep. Like, I try not feed into academic validation. Like, I never want my academics to define my identity. Like, I always told myself, even whilst I was in high school, like, don't let school bring you down and make you feel like there's not more to life. Do you know what I mean? Like, I always tried to get away from that. But I won't lie, in that moment, academics meant everything to me. Getting into that university meant everything to me because I was working with that envision of I'm gonna be there. I had conditional acceptance into this university. When I realized these people aren't reaching out anymore, I went back, looked at my results, looked at the requirements, and I clocked that my distinctions might not mean anything in this moment. And that was really difficult for me. Everyone is proud of you, and I can't be proud of myself. I reduced everything to getting into that one university, and I instantly got into a bad place. To me, it didn't even matter that I did well in everything else. The fact that I didn't meet certain things for that degree at that university, it felt like the world's ending. It was so unlike me to kind of just sit and not know what to do. My parents played a very big role in helping me move forward because I was just so caught up in my own vision of how I want things to be. So the minute God was redirecting me, I was very uncomfortable. It's like I was also losing faith in myself. It was difficult, man. I was going through so many different emotions, and something that also really helped me during that time were my cousins who were like the same age as me, went to similar schools, and were obviously coming from the same background of a family that, believes that education is key. So we know the expectations, we know the pressure. And I don't even want to say pressure in a negative way. It's just watching your family come from where we came from and seeing ourselves today because of education. You know that you have to do better. When I was being really hard on myself, my cousins were the ones who were like, listen, everything's happening for a reason. This rejection could be protection. You know what I mean? That's something a friend of mine said, and I thought it was amazing. And my cousin kind of went into that as well. So on that note, guys, I just want to say, don't be afraid of redirection. I promise you, better things could be coming. And that's something I actually used to experience during high school. There'd be things where I'd be like, damn, why didn't I get picked for that? You know what I mean? Then a few months down the line, I get something literally designed for me. Like, it's almost like God is like, no, this one's gonna be Kanye's position by fire, by force. if I'm being honest with you, I questioned whether I'd ever want to share this, like on camera. You know, to put it simply, at the time I felt like a failure. I felt a little bit embarrassed, but something that really relieved my sadness was choosing to be grateful. I actively chose to be appreciative of the good stuff, the privileges, the opportunities, the fact that I was even in a position where I can still be like, okay, I didn't make it into this university, but I can still pick here. You know what I mean? I just told myself, like, snap out of it, because there's still so much that you can do. And something an aunt of mine said to me was that go in with an open heart and an open mind. That really hit me, because that's when I realized I'm not gonna be in first year ever again. So let's go in with a positive mindset, and let's be present, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, guys, I don't know, I just felt it was necessary that I share a moment of maybe failure, because it happens to all of us. It's not always smooth sailing when it comes to choosing unis, like even getting accepted, you know, let alone actually being there. Do you know what I mean? It's another ball game once you're in here. For any of my peers that are also in this period where we've matriculated and you had to kind of figure it out and get it together, and now you did, like, kudos to us. And to matrics currently, I'm wishing you guys all the best, and I hope you kind of learn from me and know that it's important to have many options and to keep an open mind and not to be hard on yourself if plan A doesn't go accordingly. Okay, so guys, let's fast forward, let's step away from the deep stuff, because then we hit my birthday month, March. I didn't really plan like a birthday, but I still did celebrate accordingly.
It's our birthday